Ugly picture for new home sales this morning, hitting a 7-month low. Market doesn't like it. Diana Olick has the numbers and the why, Diana.
Yeah, Kelly, you stole my word. I was going to say ugly report, no question. Look, sales of newly built homes dropped nearly 14% in May from April. The street was looking for a 6% decline. This count is based on signed contracts, so people out shopping in May when mortgage rates remained stubbornly high. The average on the 30-year fixed mortgage started May at 6.83%, rose steadily to just over 7%, then settled back a teensy bit to 6.95% by the end of the month. That, according to Mortgage News Daily. Now, nationally, the median price of a new home sold in May was $426,600, an increase of 3% year over year. Slower sales, though, resulted in a significant bump higher in supply. We ended May with a 9.8-month supply, 15% higher than May of last year. The last time supply was that high was only very briefly in the summer of 2022, which, of course, was when the Fed first started raising interest rates post-pandemic. But before that, supply hadn't been this high consistently since 2009. You remember that was the subprime mortgage crisis and the Great Recession. So, big surprise, stocks of the big builders are not loving this. The home building ETF, ITB, down a little under 2% on the day. That breaks a 4-day win streak, which was really the best rally since January. We do know that mortgage applications for new homes in May were down 4.5% from the year before. But more recently, if we look at total mortgage demand from home buyers last week, it was basically flat week to week, a little higher than a year ago. But that's really just because there's so much more existing home supply on the market. It does not speak to anything in the new home market. And we just really have not seen that purchase demand come any higher, Kelly.
It's got to mean lower prices, right?
Well, you would think it is starting to affect home prices on the existing home side. We saw that in the Case-Shiller report earlier this week. Home prices are still higher, but it's shrinking, very small gains. And in some markets, we're actually seeing prices going lower year over year. As for new homes, some of the builders, we heard the reports from Lennar. Lennar was cutting prices. KB Home prices were a little higher. It's, again, kind of a mixed shift, though, as in when you look at that median, what part of the market is really selling the most? It is the slightly higher end than the lower end, so that's skewing those prices higher. But remember, builders are doing all kinds of incentives and still buying down those mortgage rates in order to get buyers in.
All right, Diana, appreciate it. For now, Diana Olick.